Hello everyone, greetings of the day. Today we are going to discuss on the topic volume feeding unit number 2 and the subtopic is hospital catering. Scope: what is hospital catering? Objectives of catering department. What are the features of hospital catering? Food safety and its importance. Menu planning and food wastage. Responsibilities and role of dietitian. Different types of diet. Kitchen and equipments. Introduction. Hospital catering. The purpose of hospital catering is to provide palatable and nutritious food for patients and staff within defined. The hospital today is one of the most complex and fascinating organizations that mobilize the skills and efforts of a number of widely divergent group of professionals, semi-professionals and non-professionals to provide a highly hygienic and personalized service to individual patients and staff. There are no more possessions than good health. There is no other department in the hospital which is called to provide at such a short and a regular interval to both patients and staff throughout the day and night. This very fact brings the caterer into contact with a far greater number of people than any other service operation. Introduction continuation. This helps the caterer to provide, to guide, and to educate the patients in their feeding habits, to give to the ward sister a feeling of confidence and security as far as the food service is concerned. Hospitality catering is defined as welfare catering and it is necessary to provide good quality food which has been carefully prepared and cooked to retain the maximum nutritional value and presented to the patient in an appetizing manner. It is necessary that the provision of an adequate diet is just as much as a part of the patient's treatment as careful nursing and skilled medical attention. Here are a few kinds of a diet mentioned and given in the photographs. Core objectives of catering department. Number one, consider development of patient restaurant and or other food outlets. Controlling catering budget and contract food, beverage and snacks. Develop recipes and menus taking into consideration dietetic advice, patient's age, culture, religion and medical condition. Serve food to patients at ward level, nurse or the hostesses. Number 5. Prepare food to quality approved standards. Number 6. Maintain and supervise a food hygiene at all times. Number 7. Deliver food towards patients and staff restaurants. Number 8. Choose and order ingredients. Number 9. Provide different types of meals. Number 10. Control cost and monitor waste. Number 11. Audit and develop service delivery. Hazards, potentially hazardous food and hygiene. Here we can see few pictures which we need to understand and we need to take a very good care as well as knowing the potentially hazardous food and how our body needs to be clean or kept clean in order to avoid from the hazards and food which we need to understand about the physical, chemical, biological which can be spoiled very easy and keeping in mind the danger zone, the temperature which needs to be maintained from 4 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. but at times it is said to be 5 degrees Celsius to 63 degrees Celsius. Number one, hazards, physical, chemical, and biological hazards. Number two, potentially hazardous food includes cooked starch, meat product, fruits and vegetables. Food safety defense, good personal hygiene, correct temperature, and avoid cross contamination. Hospital catering services. Number one, hospital catering services are an essential part of patient's care. Number two, serving clean and hygienic food to the patients with regards to hazards. Number three, good quality, nutritious meal play a vital part in patients' rehabilitations and recovery and limits the unnecessary use of nutritional supplements. Hospital catering services should be cost effective and flexible enough to provide a good choice of nutritious meal that can accommodate patients' specific dietary requirements and preferences. Information about the type of diet to be given to each patient is supplied daily. The number of full, light, fluid, and special diet, and with each special diet will be given the name of the patients and the type of the diet required. Features of hospital catering: age, gender, cultural, ethnic, social, and religious diversity, physical and or mental health needs, food preferences, length of stays, and nutritional risk. Here we can see in the picture food choices as well, who, where, and why. Recognizing patient needs, the following are identified and recorded within 1 day as part of the medical and nursing assessment. Number one, eating and drinking likes and dislikes, food allergies and need for the therapeutic diet, cultural, ethnic, religious requirements, social, environmental mealtime requirement, physical difficulties with eating and drinking, the need for the need for equipments to help with eating and drinking. Food safety and its importance. This is one of the most important because we are going to deal with the food, and the most far most and the utmost importance that we have to take care is the food which we are dealing is going to serve to the patients. So, food safety, a scientific discipline describing handling, preparation, and storage of food in a way to prevent foodborne illness. As the patients are at high risk, it is very much important to practice and maintain the food safety as it may lead to life-threatening or even death. Complications to the patients, reputations of the hospital, economic crisis, legal actions, etc. are few which can be seen or viewed if the safety is not practiced. It helps to protect from the risk of foodborne illness, health related to the conditions of allergy or even death. Menu planning. It should be planned to ensure that they meet patients' needs and are nutritious. Planning the menu should therefore be carried out by a group of people who brings their own expert knowledge to the process. Number three, a well coordination among catering manager, dietitian, nurse and doctor, clinicians. The menu analysis should be done in 3 stages. Number one, an analysis of the nutritional value of each menu item. Number two, Comparison of these values against the recommended minimum nutritional content. Number three, an analysis of the entire menu to ensure that it is nutritionally balanced. To make it more emphasized and to make it more interesting, here we can see on the food pyramid which has been given in the picture. Menu planning, diet, what are the different diet which can be followed? General full diet, soft diet, liquid diet, diabetic diet, nephrotic diet, high caloric diet, high protein diet, distribution timing as well. Food waste. The level of food waste affects the cost of the catering service. Food waste occurs at any or all the following stages: production, unserved meat at ward level, uneaten food left on patient's plate, and food waste in the staff dining room. The best control over food waste are when wastage levels are regularly monitored, wastage targets are set, and wastage levels and values measured against these targets. Remedial measures to avoid food waste is number one, using different size of tray when portioning meal for delivery to wards. Number two, plated meal service. Number three, use of meal card system for all meals ensure that all patients received a meal of their choice and a food wastage is kept to a minimum. Number four, a whiteboard on each ward details all planned admissions and discharges of the day. Nursing staff note on the board that actual times of each admission or discharge and the time at which the kitchen were informed. This aids the communication between the ward and catering department, reduces the amount of unserved meal at ward level. Modification of the diet. Every human being needs a balanced diet to stay healthy. So, diet therapy is the use of food as an agent in affecting recovery from illness. It is concerned with the nutrition of all patients, those receiving normal diet as well as those for whom modified diet have been prescribed. The normal diet may be modified are as follows: to provide change in consistency as in fluids and soft diets, to increase and decrease energy levels, to include greater and lesser amount nutrients egg, high protein, low sodium, to include or exclude specific food as in allergic condition, to increase or decrease fiber content of diet, to provide food bland in flavor. Dietitian. In many hospitals, a qualified dietitian is responsible for the following points. Number one, drawing up and supervising special diets. Number two, advising catering manager and assisting on the training of cooks with regards to nutritional aspect. Instructing diet cook on the preparation of special diet. Collaborating with catering manager in the planning of meal. Advising patients. The plan and consult between the dietitian and the chef in charge must be as follows: efficiency, hygiene, modern flow production, the number of people to be catered for, what type of service to be provided, extent of choice, the type and size of equipments to be installed. Different types of diet. Number one, regular or a normal diet, soft diet, bland diet, high or low fiber diet, high or low protein diet, high or low fat diet, sodium restricted diet. Menus are generally planned and then formulated into diet list 1. These are made available to all attending medical staff. General diet are those which are normally followed in the general ward. The dietitian plan menu for each separate meal, specifying the food to be served in a suitable form. The nursing supervisors will keep the dietary department advised as to the number of patients of each type of diet. Special diet are prepared for those who are not medically capable of permitting to eat certain food items which are generally used in the making of the menu. These diet are prepared under the supervision of the dietitian or the food service supervision. Dietary service management. The management will have a cycle of service management on the regards of the dietary. Area management, diet and menu planning, quality control, financial management, personal management, food management, equipment management, raw material management. So the management will be managing all the points given below and will be able to give a dietary service at up to the finest point. Hospital kitchen. The hospital kitchen is planned with much consideration. The kitchen has a receiving area, proper storage facilities, pre-preparation room, preparation area or the main or hot kitchen. The hospital kitchen may also have a cold kitchen. The kitchen may also be divided into various sections such as preparation area, grain cleaning area, tea and coffee section, roti preparation, service and trolley loading area, washing area, stores. The preparation and the preparation area may be further divided into separate Indian and continental area. The location of the storeroom is relations with the kitchen is very important to avoid contamination of the food materials and also to prevent pilferage. Separate storage area for perishable and non-perishable items are desired. The workflow, sufficient spacing between work table, platform, and the presence of various equipment must be considered when planning the kitchen. This is a chart of a catering department where they are dealing with and whom they are catered to. Catering department to the patient service and the non-patient or the non-patient service. Non-patient service can be staff or visitors, internal hospital, external hospital, vending machines, service provided to other trusts under contract basis. Basic equipments required: cutting equipments, dish cleaning, chapati making machine, grinding machine, weight machine, mixing machine, cooking ovens, distribution trolley, distribution, sorry, uh, ranges are also required at the same time. Coordination flow work. So this is how the information interchange, the information has been passed on to the subsections or the departments, and the coordination of the flow work works in such manner. From the central kitchen, it will go to the departments, informing what is to be served, what is not to be served, what is available, what is the number of the meal, etc., and the types of the diet as well. So after that, it will be deals with the transportation, distribution, storage, cleaning, and the returns. This all is a deal with the patients and the non-patients. Stages and staff involved in hospital catering service. Menu. Menu in government hospitals and menu in private hospitals, basic differences which we can see here is in government hospital where only a small percentage of the patients can afford to pay for special service. It is unwise to burden either the individual patient or the hospital with unnecessary expenses. The general menu is breakfast, 1 cup of milk, 2 slices of bread. Dinner, 1 vegetables, chapati, rice, dal, etc. For the private hospital first class, breakfast, 2 slices of bread, 1 bowl of cereal, egg and style, vegetarian snacks. Mid-morning, fresh juice. Lunch and dinner will be included soup, chapati, rice, vegetable, pulse, curd, fruits, evening tea, milk and biscuits. Thank you very much.